Smith against O'Neal. Outside, Green. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, Tom Thibodeau had a few minutes to share. He understands they're facing a team that can put up points in a hurry. He said they need to put forth a great effort defensively to prevent scoring runs. They can't afford to let those guys get hot and stay hot. We'll see who wins the battle of wills here tonight.
All right, David, sounds like they're very concerned about preventing an early run by their opponent.
No doubt. You don't want to play catch-up if you can avoid it. They're going to lean on their defense to try to keep this game in check.
Yeah, and you know, it's a tall task. Great offense tends, in most cases, to beat great defense. They've got their work cut out for them.
Now, here is O'Neal. Harden missing his last shot. Now, here's Embiid. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Don't care how strong you are, how big you are, what you think you can do. Embiid is a load to handle. Joel will get to the line.
Wagner's checked in for Alperen Şengün. DeAnthony Melton. He's checked in for the 76ers. And Embiid drops them both.
Well, he's come through for them at the line today, and you love having a big fella who's so capable on his free throw.
Harden the pass to Martin. Back to Harden. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Conley against Harden. Martin wide open. He fires. No good from outside. The 76ers trail by 6. And the call will be against Jabari Smith. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And that's 2 fouls for him this quarter. A third would be a problem.
Now here's Conley. Embiid is at the elbow. No good off the back of the rim.
He's certainly been cold this quarter, guys, but trying to shoot his way back into a groove.
Martin the pass to Wagner. Some nice passing there by Houston. Martin with it. Picked up by Harris. From deep, Green. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Harden's got his 4th assist in this one. Conley finds Maxey. Harris outside. Maxey passes to Embiid. Over Green. Another miss by Philadelphia.
Yeah, you know, guys, this has been far from his best game. A disappointing outing for both him and the team.
Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. And it's an 11-point Rocket lead.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Now here is Harris. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet.
Embiid is unstoppable, just too strong for the defense, no matter what they throw at him.
So for the Rockets, Garuba's checked in, and it's Josh Christopher in for James Harden. Philadelphia also making some changes. George Niang comes in for Harris, and it's McDaniels in for Mike Conley. Here's Green. He has 6. Down low, here's Christopher. Wagner trying to get open. Christopher, that's good. And the Rockets lead by 10.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
And, you know, when you've got a chance to put a team away early, you got to take it.
Now, here's Maxey. And stolen by Wagner. To the inside. Garuba, good, and it's Green picking up the assist.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Here's Melton. Pass to Niang. Maxey looking it over. 4 on the clock. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line. line for two.
First personal foul.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Rockets.
Their chemistry. That's what really stood out so far in this one to me. Look at the number of assists they've been able to rack up so far.
And also, given the game is more fast-paced nowadays, I like the way they've capitalized in transition, keeping their foot on the gas.
Here's Christopher from deep. Green, and Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got 5 rebounds tonight.
And Kevin, they need to be consistent with their effort on the boards. You look at the box score, and they're at a definite disadvantage.
And, you know, time will tell how big a factor that becomes in this game, guys, but if you're the coaching staff, it's certainly a point of emphasis.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
That one misses. Greg, we're seeing more fines recently for the language that players use with the media. Is that a concern?
I don't think it should be a concern, and I'm not kidding. The league's going to have standards of decorum. You're on TV. You got to keep it together. However, I think that as a society, we're a little more tolerant of certain words that are used in public.
Offensive rebound. Another shot. Here's Niang. The 76ers with another miss.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Outside, Green. He's guarded by Melton. Wagner wide open.
Houston foul. First personal foul.
Go the other way.
Team is in the penalty.
The 76ers trail by 11. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Back to Green. Wagner trying to get open. And it's Green shutting it down.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
1:52 left to play here in the first. Here's Max. Takes the three. And it's Wagner with the rebound.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Green with the ball. Now defended by Embiid. Here's Wagner. No good that time. And it's Philadelphia the other way. Maxey against Green. The pass to Niang. And he's good on the three ball.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Here's Christopher. Here's Garuba. Wagner outside. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. The 76ers trail by 10. Embiid inside. Outside, Maxey. Off target from outside. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Pass to Green. Christopher, no good. And here's Embiid. He'll bring it up for the 76ers. 15 seconds left in the first quarter. Shot clock at 6. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. And so it's Jalen Green making highlights for Houston. He was a true standout at the offensive end, both with his scoring and his passing. And we've got more in 2K Sports coming your way after this break. Welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And looking at what we've seen from Houston, what do you guys think?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
The post pairing for him, Smith along with Şengün. Then it's Harden, and it's Christopher in at the shooting guard. That's the 5 for Houston right now. Milton the pass to Embiid, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
When he's got ideal position inside, I mean, Embiid goes right into the contact. He hunts it out.
He's made all 3 of his free throws so far, and the first one at the line is good.
For 2.
And Embiid drops them both. Clark, when they're evaluating draft prospects, we always hear about wingspan, arm span. How does that translate to the basketball floor?
Well, it's actually reach factor, Kevin. That's a huge component of defense, particularly when you're talking about guys switching all the time. So the ability to cover ground, to challenge shots from a distance, that's why wingspan is so important. And you think about it. Multiple Defensive Player of the Year, Rudy Gobert, perhaps has the longest wingspan ever recorded at the Combine.
The 76ers trail by 10. Maxey passes to Milton. Back to Maxey. Pass to Embiid. A shot. And the rebound goes to Martin. Inside, here's Smith. And Jabari Smith, of course, with deep family ties, Greg, to the NBA.
His dad being the OG Jabari. All these guys are in that 6'10", 6'11" range. So great bloodline. No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
One way to protect the lead, knock down those free throws. And 100% free throwing for the quarter, that's superb.
Milton kicks to Maxey. For the 3. They grab their own miss. Rockets leading by 12. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Now, Jalen Green is on a mission. He says, every time I step on the floor, I always have something to prove to who's ever in those stands. A lot of people will hate on me or have their opinions. I'm just going to think about that when I step on the floor. I'm going to prove everybody wrong. Kevin?
That's a great chip to keep on his shoulder. David, thanks. So it's Philadelphia now. The Rockets making the shot. And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact. So a free throw coming up. Great opportunity for a three-point play. Some changes for Philadelphia. George Niang, he's checked in for Joel Embiid. McDaniels comes in for Tobias Harris. And it's DeAnthony Melton in for Maxey. Now here's Harden. They get a hand on it. Smith, the pass to Harden. 5 to shoot. Out to Smith. And finished off by Martin.
Taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Passes it to Reed. Here's Milton, and he drives in.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg.
Well, I like the way he capped off that drive. The one-hand hole punch.
Here's Christopher. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. On the wing, Milton. And there's the pass to Melton. Launches it. And that one is off. The Rockets go the other way with it. They've led by as many as 14 points. Here's Harden. The second chance effort. And he lays it up and in. Harden's got 6 points.
I don't think there's anybody who works harder for his points than Harden does. I mean, if he has to attack the glass to get him, he'll do that too.
And here is Milton. Over Harden. Rebound by Smith. And so it's Smith with it. He'll bring it up for the Houston Rockets. It's a 13-point game. To the inside. And Harden gets it to go in on the assist by Smith. Smith's got his 4th assist in this one. Timeout called the 76ers.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Yeah, you know, let's look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
And the 76ers with some changes. O'Neal's checked in for George Niang. Tobias Harris comes in for McDaniels. And Maxey subbed in for DeAnthony Melton. Now, here's Milton. To the wing right side. There's O'Neal with the 3. Drops in the tray. O'Neal's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Pass to Christopher. Here's Şengün. Reed covering. Now Şengün. Harden scanning the floor. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good.
I don't think he's performing up to his own expectations, but they still find themselves out in front.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
And getting going here in the second quarter, his second 3-pointer of the game.
Harden the pass to Christopher. Harden outside. Pass to Şengün. It's blocked. It's out of bounds to the Rockets as Houston retains possession.
Houston ball.
Smith the pass to Christopher. Just 5 to shoot. From deep 3-point range. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound.
And maybe he thinks he has that type of range, but I'm not sure who'd agree with him.
Yeah, you know what? Sometimes guys have the green light to take that shot, but I don't think he's one of them. Even with every shot clanging off the rim, he seems determined to keep hoisting up these 3. It might be time to get inside of that arc.
Good work there as it goes. Harden's got 10 points in the game.
Yet another hard shot that Harden makes look easy. Amazing at measuring the floating jumper.
And on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you can see how impressive that move was. And the dunk by O'Neal.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Yeah, you know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
Now, here is Harden. And Smith launches it from deep. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Harden's got assist number 5 here tonight. Timeout called the 76ers.
He's forcing shots offensively, hurting his team in the process. He needs to trust his teammates more.
Houston making a switch. Green's checked in. Embiid, he's checked in for the 76ers. Conley now comes in for Shake Milton. Conley against Harden. Passes to O'Neal. Maxey with it. The feed to Embiid. And they double up Embiid. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
Violation. That'll be jump ball.
So it's the Rockets now. Rockets leading by 14. Outside, Martin. He kicks to Green. And it's Royce O'Neal with the foul. That's his first foul.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Yep, they'll be trying to draw that next foul quickly so they can start getting those easy chances at the strike.
Now here's Harden. 10 points for him. And the pass to Garuba. Outside, Green. over Maxey. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Embiid's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Pass to O'Neal. Back to Conley. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. Conley's got 5.
And how about that move? Pat Conley adjusting around the contact to get the finish.
Pass to Green. Harden outside. Passes it to Wagner. There's the 3. Maxey grabs the miss. The 76ers trail by 12. No good that time. The Rockets go the other way with it. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. They can look forward to the American Airlines Center after this game. They'll match up against Dallas, and that'll be the first of a 2-game road trip for them.
Nice to see such unselfish play from Green, putting the team ahead of himself.
Embiid finds Maxey. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by Houston.
And he just hasn't been able to make anything this quarter.
And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That one on Harris.
And they've done a better job at the line this quarter. They've got that free throw percentage up to almost 90%.
Rockets have been coming through at the charity stripe. They've made 7 of their 8 attempts.
And it took them a while to find their touch at the line, but they have been red hot here in the second quarter.
The 76ers trail by 15.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
O'Neal dishes to Conley. Back to O'Neal. The 76ers need to get off a shot. Count it. Good.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
And it's Harden with the ball for the Houston Rockets. There's the pass to Wagner. Maxey against Green. Rebound by Joel Embiid. Philadelphia's gotten cold from deep in the second quarter. Just 2 or 6 from long range.
And with that lightning first step of Jalen Green, very few defenders have a chance of keeping him in front.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And Greg, one thing about that blinding speed of Green, he's got to make his reads faster as well.
Yeah, I think the game is slowing down for him, though, Kevin. And that and speeding up his shot release will make him even tougher to deal with.
D'Anthony Melton, he's checked in for the 76ers. Now, here's Maxey. To the middle. And Embiid throws it down.
And the slashing Embiid is impossible to match up with. Terrific at cutting off the ball after the screen.
Harden the pass to Garuba.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Down low. And there's the call by the official. They'll count the basket here following the goaltending call.
Kudos for the effort, but he got there a little too late.
1:56 left to play here in the second quarter. Outside, Maxey. Pass to Embiid. Shoots over Wagner. Embiid, no good.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
And that's a good place to start if you're going to try to find your way back into this game. Get to work on the glass.
Outside, Maxey. Out to Harris. There's 1:17 left to play here in the half. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
They are perfect from the line in this quarter and need to stay aggressively in attack mode if they want to gain control of this game.
The 76ers, Tobias Harris, 2 shots.
And Harris drops them both.
You know, over time, I think Harris has become really good at accepting more responsibility, and that's part of learning how to be a leader.
Harden outside from deep. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Embiid's got rebound number 15 here tonight. Here's Maxey. Harden with the defensive effort, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Tyrese Maxey. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus. We'll go to the line to shoot 2. This is his first free throw of the game.
And you know, you'll take what he can give you from the free throw line. Looking at his numbers, just really not one of his strengths. Shooting in the low 60s last season.
And you know, that's not the kind of percentage any player wants to see next to his name at the end of the season.
Now, here's Maxey. On the wing, Melton. 76ers moving the ball around. The 76ers with another miss.
Oh, a tough quarter for him offensively. He hasn't been able to give his team a lift when they need it.
Fast break, Philadelphia. Here's Maxey. That's tipped.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
And so it's the Houston Rockets finding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter. Their transition game has been in full effect. A chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Doc. I heard you imploring your team stick to the game plan and know your personnel. What's that mean?
Yeah, we keep messing up coverages. You know, I get messing up on some guys, but that can't happen, but it did. So we just got to move it forward.
We'll see if the communication picks up. Thanks, Doc. Back to you guys.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow. Right here on 2K Sports.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Boy, a lot of energy in this arena tonight. The hometown fans getting after it. I'm Ernie Johnson. Shaquille O'Neal's here. So is Kenny the Jet Smith. Houston holding the upper hand after the first 2 quarters. They lead by 15. Kenny, give us your take.
Watching that half, they did a great job in transition. It's so hard to score in the half court when you let the defense set up. So anytime you get a chance, go. You go. Kind of reminds me of being today. That's why they come to the Jet. Get down the court fast as you can. Come on, man.
And over to Shaq. What did you think about Philadelphia?
Well, they're not finding good shots, and that starts with their ball movement. Too much hero basketball. We need to sharpen up the attack. More motion, quick cuts, get the ball inside. There's no way they're coming back with that type of play.
And that wraps up the halftime show. Third quarter set to begin in just a few.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Joel Embiid has been sensational.
Well, with a double-double in hand through 2 quarters, you can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this one.
Yeah, he's got that locked-in look in his eyes tonight, and he's not going to start taking it easy. I think he's going to be going hard until that final whistle blows.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. And so, in the game for the 76ers, they've got Harris. Conley out there with Tyrese Maxey. Then it's O'Neal, and it's Embiid in at the 5, roaming the paint. Floats one, and Green with the lay-in. Green's got the first bucket of the third here for Houston.
That time the defense all up in Green's business, but he can get physical just like they can.
And that was another look at the fantastic mobile one drive that happened a moment ago.
It's all about the ability to get 2 feet in the paint, whether it's creating for a teammate or for yourself.
It's good, the assist that time from Smith. Smith's got 6 assists in the game.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of them.
Now here's Conley. O'Neal. Here's Maxey. Rebound by Smith.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Now, here is Harden. After the miss from Tyrese Maxey. In the corner, Smith with it. From outside, off the mark. The 76ers trail by 19. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
O'Neal kicks to Conley. To the paint. Here's Embiid. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Embiid's got 15.
And, you know, Conley developed great vision in terms of the floor, and that allows him to spot an open teammate.
Now, here's Şengün. And Harden wide open. He shoots. Again, the Rockets score.
That's 3 of 4 here to start the half.
76ers have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Conley, the pass to Embiid. Stolen by Harden. Smith against O'Neal. Now, here's Şengün. Harden outside. No good with the triple. The 76ers trail by 19. Outside, Maxey. And they double up Embiid. Back to Maxey. O'Neal from long range. A three-pointer is right on target. 11 points in the game.
You know, if you're only looking at the way he's played offensively, you think his team would have the lead.
Martin with the bounce pass. Outside, Green. From deep, Harden. O'Neal with the rebound. And so it's Maxey who brings up the ball for the 76ers. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Now here's Conley. 5 points in the game. Trying to break that ice-cold streak.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
Well, we're seeing validation as to why Green went second overall in the draft. He's got a unique ability to score the ball.
And Philadelphia calls time here. You look at Jalen Green.
Good board, good board. Corner. Get it! Yeah, foul! Yeah, that's on you. Get mine! Oh, foul! What's the rule? Too strong! Yo, watch Mike! Give it up! Switch. Get the perimeter! Get it! That's you! Foul! It's a foul! Take that, baby! Give it up! Pull! And one! Box him out! Yo! Crash the boards! Corner! I got it up! Watch the screen! Get that board! Corner! Who's there? Corner! Watch the screen! Bust that! Give me that! And the foul! Timeout. Start it.
Here's Smith. He's got 12. Pass to Harden. To stop the drought. And he sinks the layup. Harden's got 14 points for the game.
Yeah, that barrel-chestedness of Harden. So much strength and body control. It's hard to stop him from scoring.
Passes it to Harris. Back to Milton. To the wing on the left. Here's Maxey. And the three off target.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
6 on the shot clock. Harden. That shot off the mark. Some solid defense from Maxey. Melton against Harden. Back to Melton. Embiid against Wagner. Embiid kicks to Melton. Up again. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
He's been a different guy here in the second half. His shooting percentage far better than it was before the break.
Harden with it. Now defended by Embiid. And finished off by Wagner.
Over the last few years, I think Harden has fine-tuned his playmaking skills. A threat for double-digit assists every night.
Here's Maxey. 6 points for him. On the wing, Milton. Guarded by Harden. Milton kicks to Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
You know, every year Embiid seems to kick his scoring up just a notch. I think he realizes how dominant he can be.
2 minutes.
Green in the post. He's covered by Maxey. Out to the right wing. Wagner passes to Harden. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Well, you know, Harden will do that every chance he gets. He cleverly goes into the defender looking for the contact to draw the foul, and nobody does it better.
McDaniels checked in for Tobias Harris.
At the line for 2.
Harden hits them both. The 76ers trail by 15. And here's Maxey. The pass to Melton. That's tipped. Pass to Green. Shoots the three. And Harden gets it to go in on the assist from Green. And that's 18 points for James Harden.
You know, in the paint, Harden is a hard cover. He's crafty and tricky and able to find his shot.
Maxey against Green. Maxey passes to Embiid. And stolen by Wagner. Down low. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Yeah, it's really been quite a contrast. I like the way they're attacking the middle and at their offensive end.
The 76ers trail by 20. Now Maxey. He's got 6. Knocked loose. It's stolen by Smith. 4-on-3 break. Here's Green. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one on Maxey.
Didn't seem like the defense was ready for Green inside that time. He came at him with a lot of energy and was able to draw the foul.
Both free throws good from Green. And so it's Maxey who brings up the ball for the 76ers. 27 seconds left to play in the third. Inside, Embiid.
Embiid, what a show of force right there, going hard at the rim for the dunk.
Houston leading by 20. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
fourth personal
You know, I
foul.
love how he absorbs the foul and still had a chance to knock that one down.
Boy, terrific play there. I thought even with all the contact, he still was going to get that shot to go down.
And both free throws good for Green.
Of course, he didn't have an attempt there in the first half. He's hoping to be a little bit more active and aggressive here and draw some fouls here in the second.
Outside, Maxey. He dishes it to Embiid. With 1 on the clock, and the 76ers tack on 2 more.
Showing off the superb handles for a 7-footer. Joel Embiid handles that thing tight.
The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. Rockets lead by 20. We'll be back shortly live from Houston, Texas. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
It sure is. I mean, he's a maestro. Great vision, terrific IQ, everything you want in a point guard.
And as we head into the 4th, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. The post pairing for him, Smith along with Şengün. Jalen Green is out there with Harden, and it's Martin in at the small forward. So that's who's on the floor for the Rockets. Now here is Smith, Rocket 6. Here's Harden on the wing. Shoots over Melton. Harden's shot is off. The 76ers trail by 20. Milton with it. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That's on Jalen Green. We know, Greg, the league trending towards small ball, but some teams are having success playing 2 bigs up front.
And I think the key is having versatile big men. If they can space the floor and play in space, also be able to cover smaller players, why not get the added rebounding and rim protection?
Now here is Martin. Harden finds Smith. Harden against Melton. They kick it out to Green. Over Milton. Green, no luck. The 76ers trail by 18. A little over a minute of the 4th quarter gone right now. Aston Yang. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Second personal foul. Second team.
First free throw is good.
Shooting for Philadelphia, George Niang.
And he makes both free throws. Rockets leading by 16. Offside Martin. We've gone about a minute and a half into the 4th quarter. Now here is Smith. 6 to shoot. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
And showing some fearlessness there. Smith doesn't mind getting hit while taking the shot.
Free throw drop for Smith. That one falls, so he hits both of them. We're just over a minute and a half now into the 4th. Now here's Milton, guarded by Harden. And here's Milton, right wing. Here's McDaniels. Buries the long-range jumper. McDaniels got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Harden kicks to Şengün. Back to Martin. From deep, Green. The rebound by Niang.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And here's Green. He'll bring it up for the Houston Rockets. 22 is their biggest lead.
Attacking relentlessly. Always fun to see a young player like Smith just go off.
Now here's Milton. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. To the inside. Reed misses. Rockets leading by 17. Martin for 3. And it's Reed pulling it down. Reed's got 4 rebounds in this game. Melton kicks to Milton. Another miss by Philadelphia. The Rockets have gone 1 of 5 from the field here in the fourth. A lot of misses, just the one make. Martin with the bucket.
And it's all about the release when you shoot the flow.
On our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you just saw an explosive highlight. On the wing, Milton, guarded by Harden. Back to Milton. The dish now to Reed. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Şengün's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. If the name doesn't give it away, Clark, Kenyon Martin Jr. has basketball in his blood.
Well, Kevin, you've heard me say it before. You cannot run away from the DNA. His father was a first overall draft pick and a really fun and good player to watch. You definitely see him in Kenyon Martin Jr., who is very gifted in his own right and making a nice name for himself.
Now, here's Milton. Clark, when you were playing, social media wasn't a thing. Now that you see it through your eyes, how has that changed the game?
I think it's changed it exponentially, and in many ways it's been good in terms of more people being able to be connected. You can expose more people to more of the beauty of the game. For marketing, I think it's terrific when you talk about video clips and all of the different kinds of content you can create and share globally around the game. The challenge, though, for the players is making sure that they keep the main thing, keep first things first, and not allow the noise of the internet and social media to be a distraction.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Now, here's McDaniel. Back to Reed. Şengün with the rebound. Şengün's got his 8th rebound here tonight. To the middle. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Well-rounded effort, and they showed no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Now, here is Reed. Here's Melton. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That's on Jalen Green. The first one falls. And player nicknames are a fun part of covering the game. Now, a lot of guys, GA, are just going with their initials, like KD or AD or KG. Do we need more creativity?
I don't know, Kevin. Maybe the league could give guys a cash bonus for picking a nickname. Initials excluded. That might spark some creativity. He might not have the long-range ability of some other guys, but he will knock down open ones like that.
Now, Milton. Harris looking it over. From the top of the key, he squares up and sinks it.
And, you know, this team relies on Tobias Harris to score the ball, especially from these spots on the floor.
There's Green with the 3. It's hauled in by Harris.
He had a couple in the first, but so far he's been unable to get uncorked here.
Embiid That one goes. Count it. Embiid's got 32 points.
Powerful move by Embiid right there. Makes beating the defense look easy.
Now, here's Şengün. Guarded by Embiid.
You know, the right thing there to try to fade away with the D all over him, but that is a difficult shot to sink.
Milton kicks to Harris. And slam dunk by Harris.
Not settling for the layup. Sometimes you got to go strong, and Harris gets the chance to stuff it there. He didn't let it slip by him.
Rockets leading by 18. Harden the pass to Martin. Pass to Green. Hits the close range jumper. 20 points for him.
Showing off his inside game, which will complement Green's game on the outside. It'll force defenders to have to guard him in different places on the floor.
Now, here's Maxey. Well, Greg, we're seeing high schoolers now making 6 figures to play basketball. I bet you wouldn't have minded that in your time, would you?
I tell you what, it beats delivering the newspaper, right? It's still fresh and developing, but a lot of different opportunities are emerging.
Şengün with the ball. He's covered by Maxey. Shot clock at 6. From deep, Harden. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist.
He can be dangerous from outside. Sure, he didn't get one to go in the first, but we know he can get on a roll and knock him down.
Now, here's Maxey. Inside, and stolen by Şengün. Here's Green. Count that one. Green's got 4 this quarter.
Terrific job by Green, utilizing that world-class speed to get out ahead of everybody else.
Now, here's Milton. Tight defense on him. Now the pass to Harris to end the run. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Jabari Smith picks one up.
You know, you can't get overly physical with Harris because once you do, he turns it against you and uses it for his good.
So for the Rockets, Garuba's checked in, and it's Jackson in for Smith. Then for the 76ers, O'Neal's checked in for Melton, and it's Mike Conley in for Shake Milton. Outside, Green. Houston moving it around. Conley against Harden. Kicks to Jackson. Over Embiid. Jackson misses. And so it's Harris who will bring it up for the 76ers. Conley the pass to O'Neal. Conley against Jackson. Pass to Harris. To the left side wing. Now here's Embiid. Defense is right there. Another miss by Philadelphia. Rockets have got a pretty good rhythm going offensively, shooting 8 of 15 for the quarter. Pass to Green. Guarded by Harris. Out left to the wing. And another 3 for Houston.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
They look pretty demoralized to me, and that always shows through at the defensive end first.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson. Houston making a switch.
In for your Rockets.
On defense, the Rockets.
Jabari Smith.
Here's Maxey.
KJ Martin.
Second chance shot. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Martin.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
He got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
That's good from O'Neal. Players, Clark, as we know, are changing teams more than ever before. Some don't like it, and some do. But free agency is something historically that was fought for by the Players Club.
And again, you've heard me say it before, Kevin, empowerment of the players I'm in favor of, and freedom of movement is part of that empowerment. And sure, it can cut both ways to where some fans and league executives may be a little bit frustrated by it, but I tell you what, it's good in my mind for the players.
The 76ers shooting 38% from the field, a pretty weak showing for them.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Rockets.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
When it is just a 2-game season series, the team winning game 1 has that slight mental edge going into the second meeting, knowing they've already solved their opponent one time and only have to do it one more time.
And while there was some nice performances tonight, it definitely ended up being a solid outing for James Harden.
Boy, the way he orchestrated the pace was impressive. I mean, moved the ball around, made good things happen with the pass. Well done.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
Now, here is O'Neal. Reed with it. Passes it to Korkmaz. 6 on the shot clock. This one for 3. It's rebounded by Houston. Here's Houston now. They're on a 12-3 run. Covered by Conley. Left side, Jackson. So we see the Rockets taking the win here. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense, potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
And we've got David Aldridge standing by on our sideline with the player of the game. David, it's all yours.
Thanks, guys. James, you had it going. How confident were you all offensively?
I'm just trying to do whatever it takes to win. Like, honestly, if I got to score a lot of points tonight, teammates were making shots, they were playing hard. It was a great team effort. Whatever the team needs me to do, I'm willing to do.
Everyone was clicking tonight, man, and it showed. Thanks. Back to you guys.
All right, David, thank you. And that'll do it for the first game of the NBA season. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. So long.